Hi everyone, welcome back to weekly reading from the 24th up until the 30th of April 2023. I hope everyone's well. Thank you so much for all your wonderful messages, guys. I've been very, very busy. That's why I haven't posted readings the last couple of weeks. I've been very busy between work, personal readings, and personal things that have been going on. I've been quite busy, so I do thank you all for your patience. I know a lot of you have been messaging me, asking me how come you stopped posting. I haven't stopped posting. It's just, as I mentioned before, those that are wanting a personal reading, of course, you have to contact me for that. These are only general readings, and I can only do them, of course, when I have time. So thanks for your understanding for that. So guys, what's happening while I shuffle my cards? Let's talk a bit about what's been happening energetically. So we did have a solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, which is all about drive, passion. It's a new start, a new beginning, a lot more energy and fire, but it can be quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Quite harsh, the energy of Aries. It's a fire sign, it's a fire energy. So a lot of passion, but at the same time, we're also moving into Mercury retrograde. Well, we're already in it, which is in Taurus actually, which can render us to be a little bit stubborn. There's a big focus on work and career, and the need to open up and to be flexible and move forward with an open mind, I guess, and not let that stubborn energy cause issues, which it already has been. And things can be happening out of the blue for a lot of us. So wherever you're going, whatever you're doing during this Mercury retrograde, please stay safe, please be safe. Alright, as I just shuffle the cards, I'm going to call on the angels, divinities, beings of light, and your guides for those that are watching this now. And of course, as I'm doing this, and those that are going to be watching this later on, whenever you're reading you've come across this reading, it is pertinent to you. Alright, so what do we need to know for the week ahead? Spirits, guides, angels for the collective from the 24th to the 30th. And congratulations and happy name day to those that celebrate the name St. George. It was his festival the other day. And we also celebrate Anzac Day today. And we pay our respects to those past and present serving in our armed forces. Of course, it is an important day also for the Italian community. Feast of St. Mark. So there's a lot going on energetically at the moment. So I'm just pulling a couple cards to start this week's reading off, and we've already got some very interesting energies, and I did talk about Mercury retrograde, didn't I? And we've got the Strength and the Queen of Swords here to open up the reading for this week. So the Queen of Swords and the Strength card together, I feel that it's going to be a very, very busy week this week in terms of communicating. So make sure you're communicating clearly, openly, and honestly. If there's anything that you need to follow up, this is a time to do it. Mercury retrograde, of course, is not the best time to sign contracts. If you've started something or the process off prior to Mercury retrograde, it's okay. But if you're going to start a new process off now, for example, buying a house named Mercury retrograde, I would be waiting because there will be issues that arise from contracts or from other things that perhaps this energy doesn't allow you to see. But this is a very, very good time to look back on things that haven't gone your way and trying to fix them. And Mercury retrograde often will bring up issues from the past that need to be addressed. And as I said before, the Queen of Swords is some direct communication. We've had the full moon, the solar eclipse in Aries, which is all about communication, passion, and drive. Mercury is the governing planet of communication. So if you do need to deal with anything with communication, you need to be open and honest here, because there are some challenging energies this week here with the Five of Wands. You can talk about conflicts. And look at that Three of Swords. There might be someone here that's been hurt around a relationship, or someone that's had some difficult situations to deal with here that have really, really pushed you back and hurt you here. So this week, Spirit asks you to revisit these issues that need to be cleared up and sort them out once and for all in order for you to move forward. I do see here that you need to be careful if you are around a work scenario or situation here. You do need to be careful of the finer details this week, because I see with the Five of Wands that details may be left out, and I'm just picking it up. It's not really a message from the card, but I just feel that intuitively here. The Strength card here really talks about the energy to get through trivial situations. Some of you now starting to look at things in a different light. If you can see behind her head, she's got a halo, which to me straight away signifies illumination, looking at things in a different manner. Strength card is good. It's the energy of Leo. It talks about dealing with situations and moving forward here. So whatever you're going through has been trivial. With communication, you can of course clear the air up. Let's see what else is coming up. There you go. There's the new beginning here for some of you. Could be a new friendship, just starting off on a new level, moving forward. It can also talk about a new job. It can talk about a new partnership or friendship here that can bloom. And for those that are single, Spirit's asking you to take a leap of faith and start something new, because whether it's a new job or a friendship or something that's going to lead you down something that can be potentially wonderful for you, but you've got to take that risk, I'd say a calculated risk, if that makes sense, right? So this week here, we've also got the Three of Cups. I was just about to say, I feel like this week here can be a very, very social week here. Three of Cups does talk about reconciliation, recognition, does talk about celebrations, catching up with people from the past. It's a beautiful energy. So some of you perhaps this week here around friendships, relationships, could be even a business kind of energy here. There'll be things that are going to come to light for you to sort out this week. And the outcome is positive, of course. But do watch the communication. I say that all the time. 4 of Wands, wow. So there might be a move here for some of you, a move of a home, a move of work. It could talk about 4 of Wands, friendship, family, wonderful news. Could be weddings, relationships here. Maybe some of you are reconciling, getting back together. Maybe some of you are thinking about starting something new here with that full cut, taking a leap of faith for something better. And so things will start off a little bit slow, but you have great potential here to progress. There's a lot of new beginnings, I feel, here too, with this energy here, right? You've got the balance cut. So Spirit's asking you here, when you're feeling a bit down and out, to recalibrate your energy, to stay calm and bring things into your life that ground your energy. So move away from situations of people that are draining you or causing you to feel a little bit unbalanced, and draw your energy to things that need to be addressed in order for you to get yourself back on track, right? Three of Pentacles talks about working collaboratively with people, situations here. So around work and career, it's a very, very positive energy here. It talks about putting effort and work into a subject or a situation that needs to be worked on in order for the situation to grow or improve, right? For everyone, it's going to be different, of course. As I said at the start, if you are interested in a personal reading, you can contact me. This is just a general reading, right? So let's pull a couple cards here from the Romance Angels around love, for those that want to know around love, because I always get that. Let's pull a few cards for love and romance for the collective this week. What do they need to know? Past life relationship, there you go. So this may talk about if you're going through difficulties around a relationship. The reason is it was a past life connection. Maybe some of you are starting to realize that. Maybe some of you have been in separation or going through a difficult period. Reconciliation's on the cards, but communication is important for that, okay? New love. For some of you here, there is an opportunity at new love or a second chance here. Bottom of the deck, what do we got? Deception. So deception doesn't necessarily mean being cheated on. It can also talk about someone having a false mask. As this card says, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It can simply talk about someone not being honest with you about their feelings because of fear or insecurity, right? But there is definitely opportunities here for a new beginning, new start. Some of you are going to find a new love too, which is wonderful. Let's pull a few cards here for work and career. Work and career, please, Spirit. 5 of Cups, feeling unsatisfied here, feeling like there's a missed opportunity. So if you have gone for a job and you haven't got it, rest assured that this is not meant for you at this time, and to try again, and not to feel like you're not good enough, and just to trust the process at the moment, because we're going through a period of transition, as I've said. 9 of Coins does talk about the money that you want coming in. Right, so you will, there's a word around money and finances. You will have the money you need coming in. Could be about a job that's about to come up. And look at that, the 3 of Cups. There you go. I just said that and it flew out. 3 of Cups is, again, it's come up the second time. 3 of Cups is reconciliation. 3 of Cups is celebration. So around work and career, this definitely talks about here another opportunity coming around for you for a job, for money and finance. So you will have the money that you need to get through your difficult time. One more card and there's the Queen of Coins. So long-term success. Might start a little bit slow, as I said at the start of the reading, but it can progress into something long-term and stable for you. So money and finances are being worked on, which is exciting. Okay, so we're going to now pull the days of the week with the Mythic Tarot, one of my oldest tarot decks that I have. I've had this probably since 2000 and maybe 10 or 12, something like that, so it's quite old. So let's see Spirits, Guides, Angels from the 24th to the 30th of April 2023. What do we need to know for the collective? All right, and one more shuffle. All right, what flew out? Oh, 10 of Cups, relationship. Wow, this is a beautiful union, right? Some of you here perhaps have broken up from a long-term relationship. There's a new beginning, a new start for you here. Some of you will be reconciling. Some of you will be, of course, starting off brand new. But for some of you here, the message that you need to know today is the Ten of Cups does talk about an opportunity for long-term commitment here. After you do work on things, or this new love energy that's coming in can talk about long-term commitment, right? All right, so 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Overall energy, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit card. Bottom of the deck's always an interesting look. If you ever do your own cards, look at the bottom of the deck after you've dealt them, because it's something that you're not aware of that's coming in. The Hermit card talks about taking time out to think about a process or a situation where you feel like you need more clarity, you need to improve, or you're not sure what to do. So call on your guides, call on the energy of the universe to give you the clarity that you need, and you will receive the guidance that you need. The Hermit card's a beautiful card. It talks about looking at things deep within yourself and being honest with yourself. So if there's something that you need to look at here this week, Spirit's asking you to really hone in on that, okay? Overall energy is the Death card. New beginnings, beautiful energy. As I said, period of transition for a lot of us here. Astrologically, everyone's different, but it is a period of new beginnings. I just seen 1111, so that's a wonderful sign. It is the energy of manifesting. So if you have been going through a really difficult time, I'm telling you now, there's a new start, and things sometimes you don't understand why we've gone through the ringer, and sometimes you're not meant to. It's just part of karma, part of a process in life, unfortunately. But this week here does talk about new beginnings, all right? Start of the week, we've got beautiful energy. Look at this. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. You can see how all these cards are by the rim. So some of you here are going to be receiving news from somebody. Could be an apology, could be a romantic offer, or an offer to catch up. Every time I talk on the romantic level, my throat keeps on closing up. So some of you watching this video here, there's a message in there for you. You're not speaking your truth. Now is the time for you to speak your truth. And if you don't, this is going to keep on going on and on and on. You're eating yourself alive is the message I'm hearing. Knight of Cups, beautiful energy. Could be a work offer, could be a offer of love and romance. Four of Swords, healing here, recovery after a difficult period. Because before this card here comes the Three of Swords, and we pulled it before. Three of Swords is heartbreak. Could be being cheated on, could be heartbreak. If you're being separated from your partner, you're both feeling heartbroken, okay? No one's winning from this situation, and now you're both recovering from this, right? So as I said before, with that past life relationship, it is a difficult scenario that you're going through for some of you, but it is part of a process, right? The good news is you can still heal the situation, which is positive, right? So recovering. Middle of the week, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Feeling here a little bit upset here, not sure what to do. Three of Pentacles can talk about fears, about other people interfering in this situation that I'm picking up. But it can also talk here about if you're unhappy with work and career here. Spirit's asking you to really use that energy of the Hermit, as I pulled that card before, to see what actually you want to do, what brings you happiness, right? So you have to look at what you want to do that's going to bring you happiness. That's the most important thing in life, to be happy. If you're not happy, find something that makes you happy, okay? But the Three of Pentacles talks about success, things starting off a little bit slower and progressing into long-term success here, okay? We've got the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this is here, feeling a little bit defensive, a little bit guarded here. A lot of fire energy here. Talks about discussions, heated discussions. So be very aware this week here of tempers going through the roof. So there is something that needs to be cleared. Overall, the end of the week is the Justice energy, which is apologies, which is court matters, legal matters, things like that. So you have to stand up for what you believe in. You can absolutely voice your opinion, but do it in a constructive way. That way, if you're constructive and you've got a dot-by-dot scenario, situation, the outcome, you understand where I'm going with this? There's a process behind it, not just blurt out everything and then you go, what the hell did I just say? What just happened? If you want to fix a situation or you want to get something out of it, you have to know what you're going into. You have to know what you want in order to sort the situation out. But overall, it does look like a positive week. Energies are very intense at the moment with the energy of Mercury retrograde. Two things are going a little bit backwards before they can move forwards. But it is a good time now to go over things in your life that need to be sorted out, closed up, dealt with, in order for you to move forward. To end the reading, let me pull the Archangel Michael cards. This has gone way too long, but I'm making up for the last couple of weeks that I haven't give you a reading, okay? So a couple of cards from Archangel Michael for the week ahead. There you go. Positive thoughts create positive results. So literally, If you think negatively, if you sit in fear, that's all you're going to attract. That needs to be shifted in order for you to manifest that 1111 energy, what you want. You can manifest it. You have to believe it. Take action towards it. And innocence, which is stop being so hard on yourself here in order for you to move forward. Accept that things don't always go right, that no one is perfect, but there is a solution around it, right? Bottom of the deck, explore your options, and this is taking your time to see where you want to go and what you want to do, okay? And that's it for this week's reading, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, if you're interested, get in quick, because I don't have that many sessions available during the week. As you know, I've been very busy. So once again, thank you so much for all your messages and for those clients that have booked for their sessions with me. Have a wonderful week and take care. I'll talk to you next week.